The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Samuel now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. Fields it inside the 35. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 42 yards on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Bills' 30-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. Called in by Worthy. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 17. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings them to 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Samuel now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And Kansas City going to the dime look on third down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Here's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To the air again, Allen. Completes this one to Gray. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Allen gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They motion the tight end over. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's second and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, Mahomes to throw. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I'm sure Coach play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. We send a man in motion. One final shot before halftime. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 32. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's on the move. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made in close. And in, touchdown Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. And that falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chiefs football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Mahomes now. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Bills' 45.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. To the air, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown.